Hey everyone, it's Calvin, also known as Rummer, and this is Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. This is my first playthrough of Goodbye Despair. It's a very, very late recording of an episode. I don't usually say this, but it's the first time in a while that I've recorded really at late at night. It's kind of a weird vibe, kind of a spooky vibe. Kind of feels like Hajime is in the room with me, and Nagito's gonna sneak up behind me and give me like a whole punch in the ear or something. I don't know. It's late. Let's play this game.
In fact, Nikon and I both have alibis.
Exactly.
You two have alibis?
Up until I saw that hanging video, Nikon and I were actually together for a while.
We were kissing. No, we weren't. That's unfair.
Together that morning.
Hey, what kind of situation is that?
We were kissing.
I accidentally fell asleep on top of Hajime.
Let's explain the situation first, Mikan.
Too much info.
Not enough info, if you ask me.
It's not like that. She just came to tell me Nagito's condition had improved.
Nagito? Who's Nagito?
And we went to the hospital together afterward. So we were together until right before the announcement.
True facts.
I get it. You guys have alibis.
If that's the case, the killer must be someone else.
It's better if we think about it like that. The killer decided to falsify the murder sequence to hide the actual time of the crime anyway.
So it's inevitable that an alibi for both before and during the morning announcement would be very important.
It feels like Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has backed us into a corner instead.
Exactly, Sonia. Maybe. Sonia, I don't think you did it, did you?
But committing an imitation murder, is that really all it was?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Nagito, what do you mean?
Faking the time the crime occurred by falsifying the murder sequence, hiding their alibi in the process. Was that the only reason the killer made both bodies imitate the movie?
Are you saying there was another reason?
I feel really bad for confusing you guys so much, but that's how I feel. I think the killer had a completely different reason for falsifying the murder sequence.
Nagito starts speaking, and it kind of reminds me of like that one friend who nobody invited to the party, and he starts telling a story about like something that happened at work, and it's clearly painting himself as the weirdo. You know what I mean? But you're like, oh dude, yeah, that's horrible. Yeah, it's like, and they were like working at the photocopier. It took so long. They were being like so irritating. It's like, yeah, dude, that's horrible. And it's like, dude, like, I don't think we want to listen to you. The killer had a different reason? If that's the case, are we still in the killer's trap? Inside a trap set by one of us? It feels like Nagito's actually setting a trap for us as well. He's done this before in the trial. If so, then whose? And what kind of trap is it? Oh, okay. Man, the trial suspensions are so weird because then we have to look at these two fools. Why, hello there, Osami. The mouse ball surely tasty. I forgot that he claims that she eats moss balls. It's very funny. And here's some chance time. Well, what's that? Now then, Manami's appeal time starts now. Appeal time? Your kinder big brother is going to give you the chance to reclaim your honor. Good luck. Show those jerks who treat you like a redheaded stepchild boss. That's 99% your fault. Why are you whining? Your time's already running out, so please make your appeal simple. About 30,000 words or so. That's too long. I'll just be boring appeal. Come on, if your appeal is successful, there might be merchandise opportunities heading your way. Then, I'm Usami, magical girl, Usami. I'm an itty bitty girl, who's sweet like milk. Jeez, and I thought a certain robot's little sister was supposed to be the best.
What a disappointment.
I know. Who are you talking about? I have no clue whatsoever. We're talking about you. You disappointment. Like, one of my favorite things about, we're on slot 30. One of my favorite things about, like, playing this game is that in the audience of people who play this game, the majority of people are, like, just really fun. And then every once in a while you'll have...
Once again, I've been put in...
Every once in a while you'll have, like a moment, like, where someone will be like, why does he hate Asami? I want him to like Asami. It's like, dude, look up in the YouTube search bar. Danganronpa 2 blind playthrough, but loves Asami. You'll find it. I haven't put in such an unreasonable situation, have you?
Seriously, he's like the king of unreasonableness. Why did it turn out like this?
Don't talk about yourself like that all completely.
We were supposed to have a fun, friendly school trip, but it turned out all bloody instead.
You still kidnapped us against our will.
No, this definitely cannot be allowed. That's why I want you to remember this.
What is it?
Everyone, do your very best. Don't lose to yourself. And don't forget to save frequently.
Your belly makes me wanna puke. The reason the killer did an imitation murder is a reason other than falsifying the murder sequence. Does something like that even exist?
It suddenly got quiet
Oh, sorry.
in here.
I forgot they read it out, which is actually really helpful during the trial. It's actually such a good feature.
Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
Man, this again.
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too.
Me can't get him.
If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
Yeah, I feel bad for him.
Seriously,
it
just
seems
shut
bad.
up already. Shut up forever.
But I'm thinking about it again, and he's totally right. It feels incomplete.
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma's rule.
It's not just that. Come on, try to remember the content of the movie. About the lion that got killed second.
That's the one Hiyoko's body was imitating, right?
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows, right? But Hiyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape. Maybe they just used a common
Duct tape is like
substitute
that's not duct tape. That's like scotch tape. Is that the same thing though? I guess maybe because duct tape is like silver in my country.
Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete. If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
My boy.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
I'm saying Hiyoko's murder wasn't.
3, 2, 1.
What?
I was waiting for like a different music beat to hit, but that's just as good. Hiyoko's murder wasn't planned?
I understand that imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions?
I get it now. Her hair is like bandages as well. That's really cool.
It's not just the poor imitation. There are also other strange details.
Strange details? Like what?
Like, for example, why did Hiyoko go to the music venue?
Why did Hiyoko go to the
So,
music
you're
venue?
saying the truth behind Hiyoko's murder is hidden?
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
However, this is getting quite interesting. My 4 dark devas of destruction are getting riled.
One of them actually looks like a Deva of Destruction. Why Hiyoko went to the music venue? If that's the key to all this, I need to find out, no matter the cost. Blood on the Souls, Motel Room Key, AC Temperature, Blood on the Souls, Scrap of Thick Paper, Wizard of Monami, Motel Room Key. I don't know. Let's listen to all this.
Hiyoko go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that.
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
This is super cool how they're all like, kind of like, they all have their own ideas on this.
She was guided by the will of causality.
Okay, so I need to find out why Hiyoko went to music venue first. Okay, so let's see what these options are. Motel room key. Scrap of thick paper. Music venue curtain.
You know that.
Maybe the killer summoned her.
Okay, let's take a look at the evidence here. Let's take a look at the first of all, the room key, which I kind of want to take another look at. It was buried deep inside. Yeah, that's not gonna be it. Scrap of thick paper. Music venue curtain. Step ladder. That's not it. AC temperature unit. And the other one is Wizard of Minami, the movie, right? I wonder though. Maybe it doesn't make sense to me. Let's see what they say again.
Maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
Or she was guided by the will of causality.
Why did Hiyoko
I'm not sure really.
go to the music venue?
Sorry, I'm just concentrating as well. I like to concentrate. Well, you know that sometimes. Sometimes I'll just have blanks in
Maybe
the
the
commentary.
killer summoned her.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
Or she was guided by the will of causality.
No. Okay, so I'm thinking that we know she wasn't. There's nothing here that says she was summoned. Right? There's nothing here that says she was summoned. I think it's the free will thing, but it's what we have to agree with is what's important. So we have like Wizard of Minami, we have the AC temperature, which I don't think it is either. I don't think it can be scrap of thick paper. Hotel room key is... Are we saying that she needed help with her kimono, maybe? And that's why she ran away? Cole, she did need help. She did need help with her kimono. Remember that?
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it,
Remember that?
maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No, it's the wrong one. Sorry. Wrong one. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. No, she went to her own free will.
Why did Hiyoko go to the music
That's my bad. I just clicked on the wrong one.
If that's it, maybe she got a...
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
I agree with that.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Is it because of the kimono? Because I think that's why she went crying out of the room.
It's just as Sonia said. She went to the music venue of her own free will.
Yeah.
So, exactly as I assumed.
If no one called for her, then why did she go?
Hiyoko locked herself in her room because she was being overly cautious of the despair disease, you know? I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
There's no way she got abducted?
Hiyoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
Okay, so I was thinking something different then. That's my bad.
Killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Hiyoko got abducted.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious. Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key. At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that.
I won't lose.
Oh, we're having a battle right now? Very strange, it's Akane, the most evil of all the
My gut
characters.
was wrong. This could be my first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you just let me shine already?
No, that's not the issue.
Shut up! Enough with that.
Okay, I was checking if we can still check the
I'll
truth
shut
loads.
you up right now.
Okay, if this is no use to anyone, you're getting out of the group completely. Stepladder, candle, smudge on the floor, Rikan's account. There's 3 different accounts here. Okay, let's check the freaking accounts.
Hiyoko.
Okay, let's check the accounts first. So you have what? Fujiko's account. After Hiyoko met Mikan in the front of the hospital, they split up to search for Buki. They checked the movie theater at the Electric Avenue, but didn't find anyone. Apparently Hiyoko and Mikan were separate for a short time. Mikan's account. Right up until the Monokuma announcement that morning, Mikan was with Hajime. The whole time afterwards, she went to the hospital to check on everyone and realized that Ibuki had disappeared when she rushed out of the hospital to search for Ibuki. She apparently met up with Fuyuhiko. No, she didn't. What was the other one? Sonya's account? Hiyoko was distraught because her kimono was disheveled and she was unable to tie it on her own. That's when Sonya apparently told her about the full-length mirror in the music venue's storage room. So we can say that that's something we could use to prove that she went of her own free will, at least.
Abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room. Forcibly abducted her.
I don't think so.
Small and weak looking, and that's why the killer targeted her.
I'm still trying to slash here. It's not letting me slash. What happened there? Come on, Fuyuhiko, help, please. Fuyuhiko, help, please. So we got to advance.
Hiyoko's room was locked. The key was deep inside her kimono, remember?
So are we going with
It's
Sonya's
more
account?
likely that Hiyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
I don't think so. Wait, do we have Sonya's account?
There's no
We're
reason
advancing
for the
again.
killer
Oh,
to put the key in Hiyoko's kimono. The killer
Yeah?
probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on. Try remembering her kimono. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer.
no, it's
That's
because
the proof she was abducted,
no.
right?
Now we know. Yeah, Sonya's account makes sense because we know she was.
Totally right after all.
We know that her was disheveled because she couldn't pick it back up. Yeah, she couldn't pick it back up. She couldn't put it back on, I should say. She didn't fight the killer.
Was all messed. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer.
No. No, we know she didn't. She couldn't put it back on. Now, Akane, please get out of the
The
group.
reason Hiyoko's kimono was messed up was because she wasn't able to properly wear it.
Wear her kimono?
We know this though. You'd know it if you were actually a part of the group and just stopped saying you were tough all the time and actually paid attention to stuff.
Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Hiyoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why I informed her. I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she use it.
Then the reason her kimono was messed up wasn't because she fought the killer.
Yeah, she went to the venue on her own just to fix her messed up kimono.
Just for the full-length mirror, which honestly is like a really cool thing. Like, not cool that she went there because she was sad, but more just cool because, like, how do I say it? It's because, like, there's, like, a real definite reason for her to go there, and it's actually, like, totally fitting to her character.
I get it. I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes. Do whatever you want to me.
I wasn't going to do any of those things, but okay. You can go to the corner, girl.
Hajime, now's your chance. Make her admit defeat. Or better yet, make her do a little something something.
What does that mean, you freaking freak? What? What does that mean?
Then,
Yeah, hell
the
no.
killer probably couldn't have assumed that Hiyoko would go to the music venue.
Though that may not apply to Sonya, since she provided Hiyoko with that information.
Though I knew she would go there, there is no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
Don't go doubting Miss Sonya, you cretin. I'll put you and your hamsters 6 feet under.
Kazuichi, it seems you have quite the fashion sense. Do you want me to incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing them.
No. How about that?
Gundam, please stop! For his sake.
For my sake.
my sake.
Of course. I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
Do it then.
Even if the killer couldn't predict it, why did
Okay.
Hiyoko get killed in the music
Okay.
video?
The only thing I can think of is it was an unfortunate coincidence.
Coincidence?
When she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
Oh my god. It all makes sense now. Who it was? Oh. It makes sense. It was Grey Man. I knew it was Grey Man.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki.
That's such an adorable picture of Hiyoko, by the way. I feel so bad. The poor girl just walking around trying to put on her freaking kimono.
The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head, and without hesitation,
Killed Hiyoko.
because the killer used that coincidence for their crime, it made this case even trickier.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
Then what was the killer actually planning to do? They've been cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan. Do you have any ideas?
I know I don't.
Damn, you don't know the most important part.
The killer's plan from the beginning. I'm pretty sure we were very, very close.
Hey, Nagito, any ideas?
Oh my god.
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet?
Oh, am I allowed to speak?
Yes.
I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps. Everyone actually needs help from scum like me.
So what do you think?
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion. Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Okay, so this is going to be a big part of this then. A massive part of
I
this.
thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death and tampered with the crime scene. But now I remember. There was blood on Ibuki's slippers. So if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene, there'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue. So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no way Ibuki committed suicide.
You know, we already finished talking about that a while ago.
Really? That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then.
Nagito. Please?
Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be.
Look, you don't have to insult Akane that much. You don't have to keep saying that to her. No, wait a minute. If Ibuki had blood on her feet, there'd be footprints all over the place she kept walking around.
That's very strange.
That's horrifying. There's so much in this case that's horrifying. So Nagito's actually once again, by acting stupid, actually said something smart. He does this consistently. And he keeps messing with my brain. I see it's not something we finished talking about. The footprints. There's still an important clue that we completely overlooked. Just as Nagito said, if she had blood on her feet, she would have left footprints. Then why were there any footprints on the... Why weren't there any footprints on the Sonya. On the freaking stepladder.
I can prove it with this.
There's no footprints on the stepladder. That's so cool. Nagito, you're actually really smart.
Hang herself.
Nagito.
Strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
Huh? There weren't?
Yeah, that stepladder was completely clean. No footprints or bloodstains at all.
Did you notice such a small detail? How amazing! This is truly the talent of a chosen ultimate!
I feel like you're setting me up for this, though. You were obviously leading us to this. That's why you brought up the suicide topic after all this time. Yeah, he definitely is. Nagito Kamiyuta, you're definitely someone I shouldn't underestimate.
Didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the stepladder? Then I think there's no doubt that she really did climb it. Unless there was something funny about that video.
I see. So there was some kind of trick arranged in that video, hmm?
But that's something only Hajime would know, since he's the only one who saw that video.
So just as I thought, it come down to that. The mystery surrounding these incidents contained in that video, and whether or not we can reach the hidden truth. I face out, I hold out, I reach out to the truth, it's all up to me.
Hajime, I leave it in your hands.
Why?
As long as I leave this to you, I won't tell you to do your best, but oh well. You should get started already.
I'll definitely try.
Oh, he's just up for it. If this is Makoto, he'd be like, "What me? What me? Really? What me? Oh God!" You know he would be. What do I have to do? Hiyoko, help me! Hiyoko, please, not Hiyoko. Hiyoko, please. If there's some hidden clue in that video, I should have seen something strange as I watched it. I'm the only one who can clear that up. I'm the only one who actually saw that video, so I'm the only one who can do it. What's different about that video? The hanging video that I saw. Based on everything you know from the debates this far, you should be able to figure out what's strange. The hair. No. No, the hair.
Damn it!
Okay, what's strange about it? The hair. The feet. Wiki feet. There's no blood in the stepladder.
That's right, I remember now. There was definitely something strange about that video.
Can you explain it to us?
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side, there was a bloodstain, right on the left side of the stepladder. However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital. There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. It was completely clean.
That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point.
Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene. But the stepladder in the video was completely bloodless.
Oh, my battery is gone. Yeah, I think that they filmed this at the conference room anyway. Like the room we saw earlier. I think that this was filmed there. I think that's why they showed us the curtain and everything.
And there's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the
Okay.
case, the only
Then I
thing
guess
I
it-
can think of is...
It was live streamed there?
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
Wait, are you saying there were two step ladders?
Okay, maybe it wasn't recorded. Maybe I'm just being a fool.
Where would you find another stepladder? There was only one stepladder in the music venue.
Then one of the stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue.
What do you mean?
You're suggesting that the stepladder in the video isn't the only thing that's different. Am I right? That's amazing, Chiaki! All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills. Is it okay to say that?
No, it's not okay to say that, sir. That's rude and sometimes over the top. Sometimes I feel like you're just trying to make us upset.